Hi, everybody. Welcome to First Look. It's Wednesday. And by the way, I'd just like to introduce you to some of my colleagues. This is Greg Kandra, who does the blog with me. And people probably would like to see what you look like, because you don't have a picture on the website, do you?
No, I will. We've taken a picture. We haven't put it up yet.
Oh, really?
We don't
Anyways,
want to upset people.
There you go. And then this is Melissa, who's sort of our liaison between the broadcast side and the web side, right?
Right.
And they've been very busy because our recent free speech prompted a lot of
reaction.
Yeah, a lot of reactions. So they've been going through that, and you enjoy. Okay, now we're going to go into the fishbowl and talk about what's on tap for tonight. And here's the familiar cast of characters. Hi, Rome. Hi, Bill. Hi, everybody. So basically, the first story tonight that we're doing is going to be a very interesting story out of Baghdad that Lara Logan has been working on for some time, and we don't want to give too much away because we don't want people going on our website, you know, the competition and everything, and then ginning up a story to sort of mess up our rundown. But can you give sort of a quick thumbnail sketch of Lara's piece without giving too much away, Rome? Because if you do, I'm going to have to kill you.
I think it's well, it's certainly an exclusive, and it's an investigation, and it's based on a report. And I think the way I would characterize it, Katie, is that it's another measure of the turmoil and chaos that exists, particularly in Baghdad.
Yeah.
I think probably to say much more than that is not such a good idea.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to say any more. And Byron Pitts is still in Lancaster doing a follow-up on that horrific story from earlier this week. And we are efforting, which is such a news word, a free speech by someone from the Amish community, from a sect that doesn't find it as objectionable to be photographed, because that's one of the issues, to basically talk, we believe and hope, about the impact this horrific crime has had on the Amish community. A couple other things we're working on is a piece on macular degeneration that Dr. John LaPook has been doing, because 1.5 million people in this country have the most severe form of macular degeneration. It's the number one cause of blindness. It comes on to people who are older. What's the average age, Katie, for people to get macular degeneration? Do you know?
But I think it's the leading cause of blindness for people over 50.
Over 50, right.
The other thing is...
But I just want to mention there's a big breakthrough.
Yeah.
And that's obviously why we're doing that piece, which will be very exciting news for people who are experiencing this, and for people who will be diagnosed with this in the future.
The other thing is the Washington Bureau is still working hard on the Page story and the Mark Foley, the fallout from that. Gloria Borger and Cheryl Atkinson, who've done such a good job, are
they really have done a great job.
Because that's both a political story, obviously, in terms of its impact on House races and on the makeup of the House, and obviously a story about criminal investigation conducted both in Florida and on the federal level. So they're chasing every lead on that.
And we had talked about doing a free speech about the abuse excuse, not saying that Mark Foley wasn't abused, but it seems as if in this day and age that is often used as a rationale, true or not, for someone's inappropriate behavior as an adult. Sort of an interesting topic. I don't know if you can do it without passing judgment on the truthfulness of that claim by Mark Foley's lawyer. But
I don't want to editorialize exactly, but when his lawyer said, we're not offering an excuse, but I would like to tell you this, I was thinking, well, if you're not using it as an excuse, why are you telling us? It seemed a little odd to me. That's just me.
That is an editorial comment and does not necessarily reflect the views of this network. And finally, we're doing a story, a really nice story, on a sequel to Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain
Bill's
that?
been working on that.
Oh, well, let's go to Bill, especially because it's a heavy product day, I believe. Go ahead.
Let's see, the suit now, Rome. How many things do we have for this suit? The original author of Peter Pan, E.M. Barrie.
Is it E.M. Barrie or J.M. Barrie?
J.M., pardon me. Left the rights to the story to this children's hospital in London. And basically the copyright law has run out, and they'll no longer be able to get any of the proceeds from the book, the movies, any of the merchandise, which has really served that hospital very well. So the hospital came up with a very clever idea for a sequel. They looked around for authors, and they found an Irish woman who's written a sequel to Peter Pan, and it's a very, very different book. There's no
Is it dark? Well, Peter Pan's a little dark, really. Some of it.
Yeah,
Lost Boys and
yeah,
all that.
absolutely. There's no Tinkerbell. That's the one thing I'll tell you. No Tinkerbell in the sequel.
What is that? Did
You should
Tinkerbell
see Katie's face.
did Tinkerbell bite the dust literally?
No, good one.
Thank
She
you.
did, and she didn't bite the dust. I'm not sure if it's a prequel. I think it may be a prequel because she's not there. And Peter Pan has a different getup, not wearing the green.
No tights?
Don't know about the tights, but it's not green.
All right.
But we have an exclusive interview with the author, and we're in the hospital, and we're talking to some of the children about what Peter Pan has meant to them. It should be a very nice story.
yeah.
Liz
It's so
Palmer, who we
visual.
love in our London bureau, is going to do it.
Okay, great. All right. So that's what's coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, and that's it for First Look.